better buckle up for this one. One team already ranked in the top 25, the other sitting just on the cusp and trying to prove a point in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Palo Alto, California, the farm and the home of the Stanford Cardinal. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Purdue Boilermakers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Stanford Cardinal. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Every day they're lining up for an onside kick on the opening kickoff. He's able to grab the football and the hands team gets the job done.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
From the gun, the ground game. There he goes. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. Stanford quickly to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
He might want another play. Scanning the field, it's Cook. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this third and short. Quarterback keeps it. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Headed to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinal!
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he put an exclamation point on that drive with a 29-yard touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. He's going to get loose. He will score. Touchdown, Purdue. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Stanford Bird has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The short hands. It's Bender. Turning it on. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man, just he catches the football and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. Stanford wants to push the pace.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Grab near the sticks. It's Bender. At the 20, he's got space. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. This Stanford offense is humming, set up with another first down. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. To the air, it's Cook. Looking for the goal line. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Stanford! Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And he makes the extra point. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. On the ground, it's Odom. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Grimes. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throw him the football. That's what he catch it, big fella.
Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. The give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Intercepted. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
QB never first saw the defender, he's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Tight end now in motion. Handoff to the fullback. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Stanford quickly to the line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Offense lining up quickly.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Cook. Get it out on the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. This is a makeable field goal distance, but this offense is thinking touchdowns. They'll go for it on 4th. With the catch, it's Sullivan. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Well, it's a heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down. But they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
At the end of the quarter, it is Stanford holding the edge. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. So they'll go back to work after changing ends of the field.
Let's go! Let's go!
Give to the big fullback. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
It's 1st and goal as Stanford comes to the line. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Cardinal! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
Now, for starting the season 0-1, this offense felt like they just left plays on the field in that first game. But so far today, they're taking advantage. QB's making good decisions. Guys are stepping up. They've limited the mental mistakes. They haven't turned the football over. It's a different-looking offense here in Game 2.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. I guess it could have been worse on that return. He goes out of bounds at the 15. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. The give to the tailback. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
The Boilermakers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He'll run it again. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Boilermakers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On the move. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematically.
They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And the Boilermakers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Odom. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
The Boilermakers will line it up on 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Odom. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's going to run it. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one.
And I feel like this defense is starting to get in a rhythm and starting to feel it, right? You've seen him take off, have some success, and you know if nothing's open, he wants to run. Defense kind of locked in, didn't give up a big play there. They're kind of dialed into what's going on.
The Boilermakers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Quick release by the QB. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, Boilermakers! Once he got some room, it was over.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the 1st game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Rutgers is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Indiana. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the right back. Breaks gets into the open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. They're going to ride this running back. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Looking downfield, it's Cook. Here comes the heat. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Stanford wants to push the pace. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Handoff to the lone back. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Quarterback keeper. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Boilermakers will try to move the chains on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. They're moving quickly after that big 4th down conversion. Clock will roll when the ball is set. Here's a heat. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
And now a chance to pull even as we get late here in the first half. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Now the play fake. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches, who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody.
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Fires into the end zone. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half.
Timeout, Stanford.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He wants to change this route. From the gun, running back on the move. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Stanford with a lot of options here on second and short. Handoff from the gun. There he goes. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And he's going to bring it out. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step one, Jesse, taking care of the football.
It just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having the lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to win this game.
And the Boilermakers can really attack on this second and short. Running back searching for a hole. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The Boilermakers are facing 3rd and inches. They'll run the option. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down.
I just love it when my quarterback knows situational football. They run the option. He understands. It's 4th and short. Like, I got to stick my nose in there, get north-south, and try to get that first down. I love when I have a quarterback that can do that.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Hauls it in. Turning it on. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Boilermakers moving quickly to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Quickly complete. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Boilermakers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He wants to throw it again. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his second interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Quarterback may change this route. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Stanford.
To throw, it's Cook. Got the quick pass. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Offense, quick tempo. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Breaks the tackle. They knock him down, but he gets enough to give Stanford a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Really good job running the ball, getting that first down. Now here comes the tempo.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Quick completion on the out route. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Stanford quickly to the line. Looking downfield, it's Cook. Good timing on the quick out. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. He'll set up to throw. Safe completion on the screen. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Stanford! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. New Mexico State is ahead in this one. This team plays a hard-nosed brand of football there in Las Cruces, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 7 over Pittsburgh. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Jet sweep trying to turn the corner. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And these jet sweeps are just so hard to stop for no gain. I mean, a guy having a full head of steam, getting to the perimeter, and that's a nice job by this offense. Get the first down, not a huge gain, but get away from all those big linemen in the middle and get that first down and keep the sticks moving.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. They get him on the ground, didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. On the run, it's Odom. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And they may have caught the defense napping there a little bit, David, maybe expecting pass on that third down, but because of the back's effort now, fresh set of downs.
And it's so nice to have a guy that you can give the football on these third down situations and feel confident you're going to continue to move the sticks.
Off play action on first down. Throws for the tight end. And it's picked off for the fourth time today. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
We've reached a break, and it is Stanford holding the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Direct snap. Just ran him over. Got the first down. Looking for more. They finally make the stop, but the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. Back has it. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Stanford to the line on third and long. Looking to pass. It's Cook. Right down the middle. Touchdown, Cardinal! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
Man, he uses that stiff arm like a discard, and they get it to the 18-yard line. To the ground to try to move the chains. It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line.
These backs are like tackling a dump truck a lot of times. You get them in the open field, and they're so fast, but they're so thickly built, they're hard to get to the ground. And a lot of times you're just like, all right, how can I hang on for help or for somebody to get here? But you could tell they didn't get there fast enough, and those somebodies need to get there quicker for them if they want to get this guy on the ground.
Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Connection to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. After getting moved back, it's 1st and 20. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. It's caught. Knocked down for the tackle.
You know, at this point of the game, guys, trailing the way they are late in the game, check down throws are not going to get it done. You've got to be more aggressive in the passing game. You're going to have to just start taking shots.
Snagged out of the air.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
And this passing attack has not been great today. It hasn't found a way to manufacture those big plays and to scare this defense. And now, in passing situations, trailing, this is a tough spot for this offense.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Across the 40 outbound at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's complete to the left. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a 1st down.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
And the Boilermakers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Grimes. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
The Boilermakers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Now from inside the red zone. The Boilermakers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's got it. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He's dragged down at the 12. Chip shot field goal range, but might they go for it here on 4th down? Referee signals timeout wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The Boilermakers come to the line trying to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Using his feet. Hard running there. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Looking to throw, it's Cook. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Stanford wants to push the pace. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few. Still some work to do for the 1st down. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Snap to the back. Find some fresh air. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. All business today for this ball club. They come out, and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty.